Hello YouTube, it's Sean from the Pompey Games Room here, back with another video. So yeah, it's been about 6 weeks since my last YouTube upload, and yeah, it's just been a bit of a break really. But, you know, away from the gaming and stuff, still been picking stuff up, not as much. Made a few appearances on a few things. I'm going to give a shout out to those videos now. Lee Retro Chef on the Swap Shop, really enjoyed that. I literally cleared out my whole office of stuff, so I really appreciate everyone that bought stuff from me. I literally have 4 games left from all that stuff that I showed. Lee, cannot thank you enough. And also Lee, yesterday at the time of recording this video, you did the Dominic Diamond episode with the Retro 5. Absolutely brilliant episode. Really enjoyed watching that. I caught a lot of it during sitting with my son that evening, but I ducked in and out of the stream. And I think I commented 3 or 4 times, but anyway, yeah, great job there, mate. And the rest of the Retro 5, absolutely brilliant. So great for you guys to be able to get a guest like that on the actual Retro 5 show. Absolutely brilliant. So Lee, absolutely brilliant. One of the unsung heroes, I think, in the community. Does a lot for the community, especially like Dainster during the COVID lockdowns, you know, all the life from lockdown and stuff like that, really keeping people's morale up, something to look forward to. If you're a gamer, stuff like that is really going to appeal to you. And also I was lucky enough I was very honoured actually to be asked to be on Daily Retro's Games Room guide. This isn't really much of a games room, it's more of an office, but there's different aspects, so like obviously go watch the video. I won't go too much into it here. I'll put a link down below if you fancy going to watch that. But Dale, lovely guy, had a great chat with him. He's a big ice hockey fan. His wife also played ice hockey to quite a good standard, so we had a bit of a chat after recording that, and yeah, it was all good. So yeah, they're the 2 things I've been on. Was really lucky to be on those, and yes, thank you very much for the people that organised those and allowed me to come on. Guys, there is technically 6 things in this pickup video, but it's going to sort of be a pickup / update, things like that, you know what I mean, because I haven't been around for like 6 weeks, but there is a lot of reasons for that. So anyway, let's start off with there's actually 7 because I can't find one of the games. Now these 2, I'll start off with the FIFA games first off. I'm getting to the stage now where obviously you'll notice from previous pickup videos where I picked up huge bundles, and it's brilliant because I filled out the areas that I wanted to fill, yeah, I filled a lot of gaps in my collection. I've also upgraded the box for the Saturn, which again you can't see. Yeah, but I'm just going to cherry pick things now that I want to get. It worked out really well. I think I probably made more than what I paid out on the stuff on my recent pickup, so all that stuff has literally cost me nothing to get into the collection. Really do recommend you guys do that, by the way. The bundles, sell on eBay, stuff like that. Yeah, really happy with the pickups I've made over the last few months, which has led to this one actually not needing a lot to pick up. So I'm going to start off with the FIFA games. Now, one of them is the World Cup in South Africa. I think that's World Cup 2006, I want to say. I think it is, but really good game on the PS2. I got that in a bundle, and I just threw it on just to try it out, because I try out all the stuff I get just to make sure it works. And ended up playing on it for like 20 minutes because it was really good, so I kept it. I can't find it, it's somewhere in here. It might be under the new wrestling item, which I got back here, which is a separate video coming up for, because I'm attending an event very soon, but there's a video coming on that. Yeah, it might be under there, but it's stacked. I'll just give you a sneak peek, you might just be able to see something here. Just there, under all the wires. I've been recording gameplays and stuff, guys. But anyway, I'll digress. Yes, so I've got World Cup South Africa somewhere, which I believe is FIFA 2005 or 2006, but just with international teams. The next one that I kept just because, actually no, it won't be 2006, because this is Germany 2006. This is another game that I kept. It's another international game by EA, fully boxed, really good condition. It's a FIFA game, probably never even been played, but yeah, I kept this just because of, am I going to say 2008 now, or 2010? Let's go for 2010. Probably hideously wrong, but I kept that one anyway, and I kept this as well because it was the same sort of guise of game, wasn't it, really, let's be honest. So yes, 2 games into the PlayStation 2 collection. In fact, I won't even put it in the wall already. I haven't, but no. So anyway, 2 PS2 games into the collection, really happy with those into the collection. Well, they came in bundles, so they were free. The next ones I'm going to move on to, a deal that I did during Swap Shop with one of the fellow hosts on the night, and that was Big Game Al. Obviously, everyone knows Big Game Al's literally selling off every single collection he's ever bought. So I jumped in on some of the PlayStation 1 titles, the ones that I've always found a bit difficult to get. Now, he did me an amazing deal on these. He did them for £12 all in, posted. I'm really, really happy. I sent Big Game Out a donation. I didn't expect anything for it. I just saw this stuff in a charity shop when I was doing a survey in West Wittering a couple of months ago, probably about a year ago actually, probably last summer. It's an absolute baking hot day today. So yeah, I sent him some stuff for the Xbox for his full set collecting. Didn't expect anything for it. It pretty much cost me pennies in the shop, but I told him how much that cost because he was like, look, you can just have them. And I was like, no, I didn't feel right with that. So I said, look, just let me give you something for them. So anyway, worked the deal out, and he said £12 for these, and I think I have done amazing with these. But Big Game House sent them over, and I couldn't be happier. So I'm going to go with these. This game's always intrigued me. I love the N64 wrestling games, and this is Power Move Pro Wrestling. Very, very like the. You're not going to see this because the glare, the sun. There you go. That's the sweet spot. There you go. Yeah, really, really intrigued to play this game. It looks very, very Polygon, the sort of base wrestling game, very, very early game in the PlayStation's life. I believe this is actually one of a release title, maybe not a release title, but yeah, absolutely brilliant. It's got over 50 authentic pro wrestling moves and combos. I'm reading this off the back of the box. I haven't played this game before. A few real 3D moves, mayhem from multiple angles. Choose from 12 wrestlers from around the world, so there's probably going to be a really cringe-worthy British wrestler here, decked out in cheap Mexican equivalent British Bulldog attire. 4 international arenas, extreme game modes. This looks really good, and it was really, one of my friends in school had this, Carl, and it always looked good. And the next one he had as well, and the one after that. Maybe not the one after that. But yes, Power Move. I've really, really been intrigued to get this in. It's a double case game. Obviously, a few years ago, people were going insane buying these, but it's all fully boxed, really, really good condition. Everyone always says that about Al stuff. If he buys it, you know it's going to be a good condition. So yeah, Power Move Pro Wrestling. Gameplay coming on that very, very soon. You might see that I've crudely got half the wires still set up from the Elgato here, which comes from the game part over here. So going to the laptop and getting all the footage. But I've got a few gameplays. I'm really trying to do more of that now. I'm going to be doing pickups, but through the summer and stuff. In the evenings, if you get a bit of spare time or whenever, it's just nice to actually put the sort of door open, sit here, just relax, and just play a bit of video games, you know. Personally, that's how I relax. So anyway, played a lot on the Switch recently actually as well. Really, really gotten back into it. Listen to me. Just found a bit of time in the evenings. But yes, the next game is Breakpoint, the classic Breakpoint, another double disc game. I won't show you back on this. It's, you know, it's a classic tennis game, but this is an absolutely amazing game. Again, in incredible condition, in a double boxer. Yeah, really, really happy with this. I mean, the manual doesn't even look like it's been read. But yes, absolutely amazing game. I remember playing a demo disc of this, and I think this is quite an early game as well. I'm not very good on these spines and the numbers. It's 00258, so I don't know whether that's game 258, but absolutely loved the tennis games, as obviously, you know, Pete Sampras Tennis that I covered on my channel probably about a year ago again. Which I have to go back and record some review videos for these games, which I am planning to do at some point in the next few weeks. But there's a new side project that I've started, which I'll touch on towards the end of this video. Jump cuts below if you want to go straight to that. But you probably won't, you're here for pickups. But anyway, stick around for that. Yes, anyway, Breakpoint. I used to have this on demo disc. I used to have so many memories of playing this with my brother. Ed, not so much Glenn. I think Glenn was more into the Resident Evil games around this time, so sport games, the old wrestling game and stuff like that. But Breakpoint, loads of memories of this. This cover art's just so nostalgic for me. So yes, happy to get that in. 12 quid Al did these for me. I couldn't have been happier. Next one is a game I've got memories of, again with my friend Carl and also my friend Adam. Seem to recall, might have played this together. Another tennis game. In incredible condition again, and it's Anna Kournikova Smash Court Tennis, another brilliant tennis game. This came out a few years after, I seem to recall, Breakpoint did. This is 99. Is this 96? This is 96. So this was a real ramp up on stuff like this. Still great game. The sound effects are a lot better than this, I seem to remember. But yes, really, really amazing game. I will show you the back on this because some of the courts look really cool. I mean, if you've got this game in your collection, just take a look. But yeah, I mean, it's a really, really good game. I'm going to definitely be throwing this on to play. Put some hours into this because I really, really enjoyed this. And it sounds stupid, but I didn't have very many PlayStation 1 memory cards. I've now got like 6, so I can actually save some stuff, which is good. So I'm actually really looking forward to getting into the PlayStation 1 because obviously the collection's grown here over the past. I mean, there's 2 lots of this, so effectively behind there's another row, another 2 rows. I think I've got something like 60 odd games, which doesn't sound a lot, but they're all games that I'm going to play. There's nothing in there like, you know, Barbie Super Princess or, you know, SpongeBob SquarePants, or needless to say, obviously those things probably will follow with children now. So anyway, this is my collection at the moment, so it's stuff that I will play. Next game is a game that I've always wanted to get into. I'm a massive fan of the Resident Evil games on the PlayStation 1, and well, just a massive fan of the Resident Evil games. That is Alone in the Dark. Absolutely brilliant cover art. I used to have this poster in my bedroom when I was a kid, along with Rage Racer. I got given them from, it would have been Ritz Video before it went to Blockbuster. They had a massive clear out of stuff. And yeah, I remember getting 2 massive posters, like literally, like, you know, like A1 size posters, and they just adorned my room for years, even though the system had probably long since died of it. They were on PlayStation 2 probably when I took those pictures down. But anyway, yeah, I used to have massive posters in my room of those 2 games. I used to love them. Never played Rage Racer out of interest. Never played it, but I'm sure it's amazing. But yes, anyone that's not played Alone in the Dark, it's a bit like Resident Evil, really. Go around. It's you know, basically screen by screen. Is it made by Konami? No, Infogrames. It's made by Infogrames, and it's made by a firm called Darkworks as well. Alone in the Dark, basically, it's a shooter. Just walk around, screen to screen, obviously fighting ghouls, ghosts, and whatever nasties you might find. The actual cover art looks a lot like Stranger Things, the house in Stranger Things, Series 4. Are we on Series 4 now? Or Series 5? I can't remember. Started watching Stranger Things, the new one. Really can't get into it. But obviously we're so far into it now, we'll probably end up carrying on watching it. So anyway, before I go on to the next thing, I just wanted to do a shameless plug for a project I've been working on, because the next thing is a trade, effectively. They're the things that I bought. There is some bits and bobs coming up in a minute. So I've been away obviously for 6 weeks from YouTube, not really done an awful lot. I've watched people's videos, interacted, done all the normal stuff. But I have asked a few YouTubers in the background already. I've got loads of stuff already recorded. Again, hence why the Elgato's out. The VCR players had a lot of use, because I have started this. Everybody, my name is Sean and welcome to Fergie Time, a 90s nostalgia football channel. On this channel we aim to cover everything from retro shirts, sticker albums, VHS season reviews and documentaries, classic 90s match reviews, club profiles as told through fans of football clubs in the 90s, international tournaments, football video games, plus lots more. So from Gary Lineker's last international goal for England,
back to challenge Daly, who shakes him off well. There's the cross. Lineker's there.
To Manchester United's antics and the camp. Thanks for watching. Yes guys, so I have finally got round to starting another YouTube channel. Originally I was going to put the content from that channel on here, but I thought best not. A lot of people on here are retro gamers, they're not really retro football fans. So I've decided to start a new channel called Fergie Time, and it's going to be a side project. I've got so much stuff from the 90s. I'm literally I think I counted, I've got something like 40 VHS tapes of season reviews, compilations, documentaries. I've got so many football shirts. I think again I've got over 30 retro football shirts that I've picked up over the years. And I've always been a massive nostalgic fan for 90s football. I've still got all my programmes from when I used to go to Pompey as a season ticket holder in the 90s. So I've probably got hundreds of programmes somewhere. Obviously growing up with two brothers as well, we all played football, so we all had our own shirts, so I've inherited their shirts. But yes, massive memories of 90s football, and it's been really good. Actually, I'm always going to love video games and always going to love this channel. This is my #1 channel, but it's nice to have the other side of your interest catered for as well with a separate channel. Also, I will say, copyright strikes, perfect example. I'll just pull up 2 of these. But, these are videos I've still got to record, but these are 2 of my originals that I used to pick up at like car boots and stuff. Actually, no, that one came in the post, I lied, but this one came at a car boot years ago. Yes, the copyright on this stuff is like ridiculous. You put it up and it's like, this is 95-96 Liverpool, and it's season review, and it's the VCR. I cleaned it. It's had the tape cleaner and everything put in it, and it's like really good picture quality, and everything is just copywritten when you put it up there. So that tape is about 90 minutes long. By the time you take the copyright stuff out and trim it, it goes down to about 63 minutes or something. It's ridiculous. It's taken so long to get this content up, and I've had so many copyright things. I thought it's a good job I have separated them, because obviously if the channel gets taken down for any reason, it's technically separate to this one, although I switch accounts between them. So, but yes, so it could be here at the time of recording this video, and it could be taken down. I don't know, but anyway, I've got a lot of stuff going on that channel, so if you're into 90s football or just retro football in general, it's massively inspired by some podcasts that I listen to, Quickly Kevin, which I touched on in the mental health video, and you know what, it was just getting to a point where I thought, you know what, I really want a challenge of starting a new channel and building something up again. It's not all about subs, but about me, it's content and interaction, speaking with people that are also fans of video games and football, but in separate areas. If you're a fan of retro football, come over to Fergie Time and drop me a sub on there. And yeah, hope you really enjoyed the content. Like I said, I've got a few YouTubers that are going to be doing some episodes with me down the line. I've recorded a Tottenham Hotspur club overview in the 90s with one of my friends, Paul, which went really well. Really enjoyed doing that. It was like over an hour of talking. Well, actually it was about nearly 2 hours of chatting Spurs with Paul, but probably only about an hour and 10 minutes was broadcast all. But anyway, guys, that's the last time I'm going to mention Fergie Time on my channel. Probably not on my channel, but in this video. Let's go for that. So anyway, 90s football, head over to Fergie Time. Should be good. Right, back to the video games. So the last item I have is actually a trade. I'm in this point now where I swear I'm missing something. I'm frantically looking around to see, but I can't actually see anything else. This is probably the second I turn the camera off, I'll find that South African World Cup game. But anyway, there was something else. Which I haven't bought out. Okay, jump cut, guys. There was another game, and it was in the quarantine area in our house. So anyway, I picked up from the car boot for £1, not $14.99. I picked up Medal of Honor Heroes 2 on the PSP. Recently you got back into the PSP, started playing a few games that I don't have a huge collection. At a first count there, I've got about 6. Grand Theft Auto, Tomb Raider, Mega Drive Classics, all that stuff. So yeah, really happy to pick this up for £1. I mean, you know, the car boot's been pretty good to me, I'll be honest, and it's fully boxed, really good condition. It's even got the safety pamphlet in the back. So yeah, really happy to get that into the collection for £1. Can't go wrong. So that was the thing I was missing. I knew I was missing something. So let's get on to the trade. So I did a trade with Feed Me Chicken. Was I subscribed to his channel before? I don't know if I was, but anyway, when we got chatting, I found out I wasn't actually subscribed, but I've watched a lot of his videos. I don't know how I've done that, but anyway. So anyway, I completely forgot about this, and yeah, so I'm really sorry, because I only stumbled across this when I realised actually I needed a box to send an eBay item. So yeah, I found this, and obviously that's that's triggered my memory, and I thought actually I haven't recorded a pickup video, so. No, recorded a pickup video. So, came with a note, guys. I'm now going to read as the cat jumps back over the fence, which is all that commotion you probably just heard. So, it comes with a note. Dear Pompey Gamers Room, sorry you have the nav end of our trade, but thank you for willing to do the trade. Could you shout out Roger Retro Gamer, please? So Roger Retro, I think I've shouted Roger out before actually. Fantastic collection in his loft, and the funny thing is, in his loft, it must be so hot up there. It's really hot in here today. But yeah, Roger Retro, there'll be a link to his channel below. Everyone on here is probably going to be subscribed to Roger, but let's get back to the letter. Roger Retro Gamer, please, because without his kind donation of the box for this game, it would be just a cart only. Your channel is clucking amazing, and I'm now subbed. Thank you very much. I've seen the joke there as well. Very good. I don't know why I wasn't subscribed before, but you're spoken about highly within the community, and I can now enjoy your content. Thanks for clucking bunch. Feed me chicken. Thanks for the note, mate. I will keep that in the game. You won't be able to see it, but yeah, there's a note there. And I will be honest, literally just open that note on the side of the box because, like I said, I put the box in with some eBay stuff and completely forgot about it. So, yes, I'm so sorry about that, Feed Me Chicken. I don't know your real name either, but I have started watching your videos, so anyway. So, let's have a look what he sent, and I'll be honest, I can't even remember what we did a trade for. All it was that I knew he really wanted the game that I've got, so you can go over to his channel and look at that, what game he's got, but he fat packed it for me. It's for the N64. That's as much as I can remember. The game is, oh, it's Rainbow Six. So this is the case from Roger Retro, and it's, yeah, Rainbow Six, and the cartridge is in there. I just felt that at the bottom. There it is. The cartridge is wrapped, amazingly packed from Feed Me Chicken. Really appreciate this. So I'll tell you what happened here. There was a game that I had in Swap Shop, and we tried to work, well, not tried to work a deal out. He came through and said, look, at the moment, I'm just looking to trade and do stuff out. I'm not too sure I would have stuff that you want. And I thought, well, I'm not going to play the game I've got. And he said he wasn't going to play the game he had. Now, I don't feel I got the rough end of the deal because I quite like Rainbow Six. So we did a trade, and Roger got the game he wanted, and I got the game that I'm pretty happy with. So that'll go into the collection, Rainbow Six. I've got a box protector as well, so that'll go lovely in there. But yeah, it's all fully boxed, all flat packed, it's actually in really good condition, mate. So thank you so much for this. I'm really happy to have it. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate that, working together and reboxing the game. So I'll take it this was cart only at one point, and Roger helped you get the case and the manual sorted. So I really appreciate that, guys. But anyway, guys, that's everything. That's everything in under. We're going to try and do this in under 25 minutes. You watch. I can't believe I got through all that so quick. I mean, usually I've got, let's be honest, a stack more items than that. But anyway, it's good to have a bit of a catch up with you guys. Yeah, it's been nice to have a bit of time off. Obviously, the time off been sorting that new channel as well, but also just relaxing and playing some games. There is going to be videos coming from me. We've got the title going on the line very soon. Got a feeling I'm going to lose this. My friends and I are due to record the SummerSlam video very soon. So I've got a feeling that I'm going to be losing my title in the SummerSlam video since we recorded our Royal Rumble video. If you haven't seen that, I'll put a link in below. Go see that. But basically, my title is up for grabs in the main event. A lot more created superstars have been made. There's some absolute belters this year. This year, actually, technically, no, it was at the beginning of the year, wasn't it? The Royal Rumble. So we're doing another pay-per-view where we've created our custom wrestlers that we used to make as children. We've got 6 participants this year, so it's at this event, sorry, SummerSlam. So I've just done all like the posters and the sort of posts and match cards. That's been really good. But yeah, if you're a big fan of the last video that we did get quite a few good comments from people that really enjoyed it. So there's also an announcement for the Royal Rumble next year, in which there's something I'm sorting out. We're going to be doing a YouTube version of the Royal Rumble, so any YouTuber can enter, and we'll record that at the same time. There's going to be a prize that we can then award every year. So that'll be announced either during SummerSlam or maybe later. I've got a friend that's got a 3D printer who's sorting something out for me for that. So I'm sorting that out. Hopefully it'll be ready for the SummerSlam video, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But anyway, if you haven't watched the Royal Rumble video to get an idea, I'll put a link down below. Go take a look because it was great fun filming that. So yeah, my title might not be in the video background. The video's much longer. In fact, this might be the last one I record, because in about a month's time we're due to record the SummerSlam one. But I'll try and get another one in. But anyway, guys, yeah, I'm babbling. So guys, thanks for watching. Please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.